Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing and full review of this Laopao smart bike Taillight. Yeah, this is not a standard light, it's a little bit more expensive. It's at the moment a little bit more than $20, but it's something really special, and it has actually a built-in automatic brake light, which is really unusual for bikes. Here we have some of the description on the box. As well, in the back you can see ultra bright light sensing, brake sensing, long battery life, USB charging. It also comes with a power indicator, waterproof, quick mount. Yeah, looks really interesting, and I think that could be a really good enhancement for this set here. If you are following my channel, you will know that I've just recently made a video about this Emagram bike light set, and it's really huge, it's great, it's cheap. The only thing, the backlight is not really, yeah, I mean, it didn't really convince me, because it's actually a rechargeable light. The front is rechargeable, but the back light is not rechargeable. So it would be a good thing. I mean, this is pretty cheap, this is unique, this is great, this is awesome, but we need something else for the backlight, and that could be the thing. So if you buy both things together, of course it's a little bit more than $30, but then you have something really unique and special. So let's open the box and see what we get here for this price. So here we get a box with, I think, all the accessories, probably charging cable, or yeah, what could it be? Mount, yeah, charging cable and mount. So there's nothing special. I think it's micro, yeah, I'll leave it here, micro USB. Yeah, we even get this hex key or hex driver, which is probably needed then. So let's take this thing out. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to take out. I had to push these clamps here to the side, and now we can easily take it out without damaging. So the light is even protected, so you can see it is really well made. Looks like high quality. Yeah, there's some dust or so, but I think when you touch, and yeah, when you touch it, you can really feel that it's something special. It has a really nice finish, and it's not a cheap thing. You can definitely feel it already when you touch it. So here you can see there's one push. There was one push, and you get the flashing light. You can see also the blue light. I think it's some kind of indicator that we should charge it, so I'll definitely have to do it soon. So here we have a pulsing mode, then fast flash, and then the steady light, and next one will be off, I guess. Yeah, so the blue light indicated that I have to charge, and this is what I'm going to do. So the question is only where. So before we do anything wrong, I think it's better to read the manual. We have it here. Yeah, it says Smart IQ 5. So I hope you can read that. So always, yeah, I'm always showing the full manual if ever possible. So if you want to make a better buy decision, or you buy used, or you just lost your instructions, so it's always good to have it here. Sometimes you cannot download it from the website. So next two pages, hope you can see that here. Yeah, I think it's focusing more or less here in Chinese. If you need that, probably not. Yeah, so I'm going to read that a little bit and then charge it. I've been reading a little bit for, yeah, about 20 seconds or so in the manual. It shouldn't be too complicated, so let's open that. By the way, that's a saddle bracket. I've never seen that. rather unusual, but if it really works underneath the saddle, that would be really awesome. Yeah, so I will try that later on and show if that works. Also the thread here, you can really feel that it's something superior, not just a $5 or $10 thing. So here we have, of course, the charging port made in China, Q5. Here, let's see, yeah, like this. And now let's charge it. Yeah, by the way, the good thing is really you can see the charge. So not all the 4 blue lights are blinking. So yeah, I'm going to take this away so I show you this again. When you turn it on, you see, yeah, usually, yeah, here you see them, the 4 blue lights. When 4 blue lights are showing up, it means it's between like 75 or 100% charged. If you have 1, it's between 0 and 25 to 25 and 50 and so on. So it's a really nice indication. I haven't never seen that on a bike light, that you can see the amount of charge. That's a really helpful thing. I've never had this, so this can really help to check before you leave if you have full charge here. So that is what you see when it's fully charged, no blinking, no nothing, just 4 blue lights. So I'm now going to try the saddle mount here, you can see that, and after that I will also try the seat post mount. So by the way, I've been untightening these screws a little bit, so they are pretty much as outside as it gets, and you can see that's how much you can open that. And I've already tested at the saddle, and it's pretty easy to attach them, so you can really unsecure the screws, and then you can open that, put them on the saddle, close them, and use the hex driver to secure it. So by the way, I have now found out what this is. Here you can place these things inside of the bracket to protect the saddle a little bit. As you can see, I don't know why they didn't put it here. Maybe, yeah, it's also depending on the space what you have. If you don't have enough space, maybe it's too much, but yeah, usually I would highly recommend, because this is metal, yeah, seat post, everything, the saddle is metal, this is metal, so it's good to have some plastic inside. Yeah, and the really cool stuff with this bike backlight is that it's fully automated. It's supposed to do everything on its own, so you don't have to turn it on. When you have it on your bike and it's getting dark and it's noticing that you are moving, like it is shaking, then it turns on automatically. And not even that, and not only that, when it's on because of darkness and shaking and you brake, then it is doing additional light. I mean, it's increasing the brightness. So I'm trying to do that now and make it a little bit darker here. So yeah, I've turned off the light and tried to simulate that with holding my fingers on it. I don't know where the sensors are, but it was impossible to do that. Maybe we have to have the thing on, the mount on, otherwise maybe it's not doing anything. Maybe that's a security or safety to protect the battery during the shipment. So I will definitely mount this, and I'm going to show you that with a live footage on my bike tonight. So I'm here at the bike and you can see how this looks. So here's the seat post mount. Yeah, I had to move this hook here by 1 hole, but now it looks to be pretty stable. But of course, yeah, that was not a good idea. I see that now. I have put that here, and that's a moving part. So I have to, replace that one here. That's the Blitz, my old bike backlight. and sometimes it's having a problem with the button, so I'm going to replace that. I have to put that here, but it's no problem with that. You can see it is leaning. This mount has a little bit an angle, so it's absolutely straight at the end. And yeah, that's the one mount, and that's the other mount here at the seat post. Hope you can see that. Yeah, it was absolutely no problem. Has perfect size, and I think it's pretty much standard, this size here, so I'm definitely going to use that later on. And here after that, I'm going tonight, I'm putting this thing here, and I'm using the chest mount for the camera, so I should be able to show you some footage how it looks when I'm braking. Yes, so I had the bike here for about 1 hour, didn't move, and the light didn't turn off, so that's really weird. One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two, yeah. Sometimes it turns on just by accident. One, two, three. So as you have been able to see in the video, it was working good regarding the braking or deceleration mechanism. The light was brighter during about 3 or 5 seconds after braking, and then it returned to normal mode. And yeah, the reaction time was pretty good, so it was maybe tenths of a second, sometimes a little bit slower, but usually I think it can be really helpful. But turning on automatically and turning off definitely did not work. But the problem is actually not the light, the problem is actually me, because there is something here in the instructions. Hope you can see that there is not not the same functions available in all the modes. You have to read that very clear. I don't know why this is, but yeah, the problem is definitely in the steady light mode, which I usually am using. There is not this automatic turn on and turn off mode. So here I have I think the first mode, which is a little bit strobe or something like that. And as you can see, the light is turned off now, and when I move it, yeah, the light comes on. Yeah, that's the pulse mode, but the braking light is supposed to work, the automatic braking light is supposed to work in all the 4 functions, but not the automatic turn on and turn off during the day or night. So you have to be really careful about these functions. So in this function, so it's a permanent light, it is not working. There's no automatic, there's automatic brake function, but apart from that, nothing. So you would have to choose something else, and I think, yeah, I would probably go with the pulse mode or something like that, which then has the automatic start and stop and the brake function. So yeah, looks pretty good so far, and I don't see any problem apart from that I should have read the instructions properly and not only 20 seconds. I think it's really a good combination together with this amalgam bike light set. So you have this really huge, great front light here, and for the tail light I would replace that with the Laopao here. It's a little bit more expensive, but I think you would have the best light set on earth. And you have still replacement, a backup for emergency case, or to give it to somebody else. So I think, yeah, that's the end of the review. I can definitely give you full recommendation. As you have been able to see, it's turned off here, and yeah, when I move it around, even the brake comes on. Definitely works so far, looks really good, sturdy, all the mounts work really good. Yeah, it's the best thing I've ever seen, and I can highly recommend this thing for you, and I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description, also for the Amagarm bike light set, and you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I was able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.